Hello, it's your boy Dapper the Don, and I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I know you guys are seeing a setting that's new to you and are probably expecting a story time, but no, I'm just chilling at the crib having a little me time. Today I came across a video today that made my doggy ears go up, and after seeing the video I sat and thought hard about what I saw and seeing the reaction people gave. After sitting back and looking at what happened, I thought this would be a good example on a topic I can cover. We are going to talk about the dangers of the nice guy finish last statement, but you've seen the thumbnail. So this is going to be a serious video. Cut the music. Now, normally I would say that this is the Don's opinion. You don't have to agree. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But I think we can all agree with what I'm about to say right now. Women don't deserve to be R-worded. Now there's a YouTube saying that your hardcore fans are a reflection of you, and while we are new in our relationship, I want to make sure Dapper Nation is cleared with anyone who thinks like this. I'm going to play you this video, but before I do, let me introduce you to this guy. Now this person is named Rasheed Rosemond. He's in his early 20s, and decided to make a TikTok video, which I'm going to play for you.
Great!
Girls will always deserve to be for rejecting nice guys like me.
Now there's this common saying of nice guys finish last, which some can argue is true or not, but let's use an example of how it works. Let's say you grew up in this town being the nicest person there. During high school, there was this girl who you had a crush on. This girl was everything you wanted in a woman. Cute face, nice body, beautiful personality, the whole 9 yards. You spend most of your school year admiring her from afar because as much as you like her, she doesn't really know who you are. In fact, she has a whole crush on the star quarterback of the school who you feel like is an a-hole. Years pass after high school and you've never had a girlfriend. Now that same girl doesn't have the cute face, nice body, and now has 2 kids with that star quarterback, and they're no longer together. Now the term nice guys finish last will now come into play because when you meet up with her, she's willing to give you a chance, but you feel like it's not worth it because back then she rejected you and now her best years are behind her and now you're left with the air quotations high mileage. But my thing is, you mean to tell me you decided to wait this whole time for that girl to be single again for you and now you're going to raise those 2 kids that aren't yours? That's not being a nice guy, that's being dumb. You finished last and it's nobody's fault but yours. Now most men would accept their L and move on with life rather if you choose to take her then or forget about her. But there's a small, and I mean a very small percentage of men who will hear that story and see the woman as a villain because she picked the jerk instead of the air quotations nice guy. There are even people like Rasheed Rosemond who feel like she deserved to be sexually assaulted because she rejected an air quotations nice guy like him. Well, that doesn't sound like a very nice guy thing to say now, does it? A matter of fact, tell us what else you have on your mind, Rasheed Rosemond.
Why do you big females reject short men?
So I catfished a few chicks before in dating apps and they blocked me. No matter how nice you are, they will still reject you in a heartbeat. Why do you females always reject the nice guys like me for them dope dealers out there? Girls will always deserve to be for rejecting nice guys like me.
What do you females get from putting nice guys last?
So not only do females put nice guys last, for some reason, they also put light-skinned men like me last, and that just can't happen.
So let me get this straight. You would pretend to be a whole other dude, and when the women meet you and see that they've been talking to a whole other dude and rightfully block you, they're wrong because you were being a nice guy. That doesn't seem like a nice guy thing to do now, does it? Lying to a woman about who you truly are. Now his TikTok account is banned, but before it was, this is what he had to say to people about his first statement.
For the record, if you are expecting an apology for what I said about this, you're not getting one.
Now before his account got banned, I saw his other videos, and most of his videos were just him complaining about how he's the victim of women not choosing him because he's a nice guy, when in reality they are not choosing him because he's a creep who catfishes women. I want you guys to take a hard look at this monster because this is what happens when you don't learn how to take rejection and live with a hateful victim mindset. This guy couldn't pull no hose online, and instead of thinking to himself and saying, hey, maybe I shouldn't catfish women, maybe I need to focus on the right way to approach women, or even maybe it's the women that I'm choosing, he made himself the victim and told himself women are the problem. He thought he had a hard time picking up women before, but now his digital footprint is going to make sure he is never in arm's reach of a woman. As I said in my 3 steps for online dating, there are some of you guys who will have to learn how to accept rejection from a woman. It's okay to be scared of rejection, but to get mad at it enough that you say that same woman who rejected you deserves to be raped. No woman is going to be like, let me throw him some meow meow. Let me throw a piece of ass to the grumpy bear. They are going to make sure they never cross paths with you, and if they do, they will be packing. Now, after this guy's statement, he went and deleted all his social media accounts, but not before this guy's mother came out to speak about the situation And this is what she had to say.
All right, so let me say this. I am his mother, and I've tried for years to tell him and encourage him to get therapy and help. I've told him multiple times that you have mommy issues. Me, I'm the mama. So you have issues with me. And you need to go to therapy and get those things worked out, because if you respect me and if you love me and don't have issues with me, then you wouldn't be attacking women for no reason at all. The only time for me, my personal belief, when a person such as him attacks women for no reason is because they have issues with their mother. Cool. But here's the thing. No one deserves that. No one deserves to be talked to any kind of way. No one deserves to be mistreated, threatened, feel unsafe, or anything like that because of his issues. His issues is his issues, and he needs to work on them. There is no excuse. Mental health is a very serious issue that we have going on, right? But he knows right from wrong. And you know right from wrong, and you know that this is wrong, and you continuing to do it, that means you're making a choice to do it. I have said multiple times, you're going to get your beat or you're going to get killed because of the stuff you be saying and how you be acting and doing, because it's not funny and there's nothing about it that's respectful. And if it don't do it to you, they're going to come do it to me, and I'm going to be the one that's getting harmed because of something you doing. And he still does it. When I ask him, hey, have you been doing XYZ? No, I don't even do stuff like that. And then I have people messaging me telling me that he's doing it. I don't appreciate that, because I don't think that way. I don't talk that way. And I don't condone those types of behaviors. As of recently, I told him, don't come around me. You can't come around me. You can't be near me, because I'm not about to be caught up in no foolishness for you or anything like that. A lot of people may say, oh, it's his mama's fault. He's 20 years old. Been telling this brother, this young man, my son, to get help forever. He said he don't need no help. I can't make a 20-year-old go to therapy. I can't make him do it. He refuses to do it because he said there's nothing wrong with him and he doesn't need any help. So whatever happens to him, happens to him. He made his bed, so now he has to lie in it. But from me, I feel ashamed. I'm very disappointed. It's disgusting. And I'm sorry to the people that have been affected by the things that he has said over the years and has done with harassing people and constantly antagonizing people. Because enough is enough.
Now, while watching that video, I kept asking myself, where's his father? To be honest, I feel like he has some kind of untouched situation toward his mother. But if he had a father in his life at some point in his life, he would have been sat down and told that this world doesn't owe you anything. A woman has the right to say no to you the same way you can say no to someone who you're not attracted to. You have to understand the reality that you're in. Because backtracking back to the story I told you, the nicest guy in town never got with the woman he had a crush on. Not because nice guys finish last, it's because in reality, he never knew how to approach women and could only admire her from afar, which is why she never knew who he was to begin with. The star quarterback she had a crush on was never an a-hole at the time. In reality, you were just jealous of him the whole time because he had the confidence you wish you had. In reality, you didn't know this girl enough to say she has a beautiful personality. One day you dropped your pencil and she picked it up for you, and you saw her as the Virgin Mary ever since. This whole time you've been single your whole life is because in reality, while you were distracted by one girl, you were oblivious to the women who would have gave you a chance. And lastly, in reality, you were never the nicest guy in town because you don't know every single person that lives in that town. You just told yourself you were. Fellas, I will end this video with this message to Rasheed Rosemond and the people who think like him. You are all the things that are wrong with you. It's not the trauma or the neglect or any of the shitty things that happened to you in your dating life or when you were a kid. It's you, all right? It's you. Well, that will be all for today. If you have any topics you would like for the Don to help you with, be sure to leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification, and like and share the video. I'm Dapper the Don, and have a good day.